What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans stand up, and this video is brought to you by our sponsors in BetUS. Now, the Dallas Cowboys just made a move at the defensive end position. Of course, we know that Demarcus Lawrence is going to be on IR. Micah Parsons is week to week, so the Cowboys are looking for help, and they went and got some help. They went and got KJ Henry off the Cincinnati Bengals practice squad. Now, I'm very familiar with KJ because y'all know I'm an ACC guy. He was drafted out of the University of Clemson in 2023. So he's a decent guy. He was a 5th round pick to the Washington Commanders in 2023 draft. So he's decent. Now, is he going to be a fix, right? Where we're going to be jumping around on Sundays like, yeah, we got to steal. Probably not. But y'all know on this channel, we just don't rush the judgment. We let the film kind of talk for us and see, hey, is he going to be able to help us, or what are some ways that he can actually improve? So if you go to the film this year, he hasn't played a lot of snaps in Cincinnati. He's only had about, I would say, about 10 defensive snaps. So it's been very minimal. But let's play right here. You'll see him lined up on the edge of the perimeter versus the Kansas City Chiefs, which was a big game for, Cincinnati Bengals, right? So he's been just a practice squad guy. Now, when I watch him come off the line of scrimmage, there's nothing I would say extremely sexy to get excited about, right? He doesn't explode off the ball. You don't see a godly first step, right? He has some decent leverage, but his hands are, leaves a little bit to be desired about, just a guy to kind of fill in the void and fill the roster. But you're able to see him get pressures in some cases, but nothing that really jumps off the screen, just to be honest with y'all. Let's play right here. He's lined up on that perimeter as well, defensive end. And once again, just watch his step. Comes up a little high, but also watch his hands. Not much with the hands, right? So, doesn't really combat. I think this is their left tackles. I think they benched their starter in Kingsley, right? Or is this Kingsley? I'm not sure. The Chiefs got in there, right? But you see the tackle's able to keep his hands separated, disengage, not a spin move. So right here, right, what's your next move? What's your counter? So right now you're jammed up, and what you're doing is you're giving this left tackle your chest, and you never want to give them your chest, right? Your square. So now you got to give them your second move. Are you going to spin? Are you going to rip? Are you going to club? Like, what's going to be the next move? And you can see it's just a lot of static movement. See is that counter. What's your counter move? So when you come off the line of scrimmage, bam, right? Are you going to club? Are you going to rip? Looks like he wanted to spin, thought about it, go inside, didn't like off the ball. He doesn't play with that power or that force. And teams are smart enough to look to his film when he was actually with the Commanders, left hand up. The Commanders. As much as I hate that team, I just like that little corny song. So he's able to he got a lot more reps in Washington. So in Washington, he played about 270 snaps on the defense, so a lot more opportunity. And you'll see him kind of just come off the edge right now. He's kind of spying. I think that's Tommy DeVito. I think it's Tommy DeVito right there. I was going to say Ben DiNucci, Tommy DeVito, right? But he's able to kind of poke his eyes, see where Tommy DeVito's about to scramble out the pocket, disengage from the blocker, and go and make a play. So, like I said, had a lot more reps in Washington, but it still remains the same, right? There's still a lot of work in progress. And I think that's the Cowboys fans' frustration, right? Micah Parsons is out. Demarcus Lawrence is out. Why not go get a guy? Why not go get a proven guy? Why go get a work in progress? I do not know, y'all. But he's going to be a work in progress. But he's young. I think he's only 25 years old. So you'll see him on his inside pass rush right here, getting double teamed a little bit, fighting, keeping his leverage, keeping his eyes poking, able to disengage, come off the blocks, and make a tackle on Tommy DeVito. I believe that is, once again, yeah, Tommy DeVito. So, like I said, he's a work in progress. So you have to pretty much think of him as like a second-year guy. He was kind of like a rookie, but he's a practice squad guy. They didn't keep him in Washington. He went to the practice squad in Cincinnati, and he just got poached. So, it's just one of those things. I know Cowboys fans are frustrated, like, yo, why don't we just go get someone that's going to really be able to help us? You have to talk to your owner about that. Talk to your owner and GM about that. But when it comes to KJ Henry, like I said, he played well at Clemson. He was definitely one of those guys at Clemson, but the college level is not the NFL level, and things change. You're going against grown men right now. And like I said, the thing that I really want to see that change from him is, one, his first step getting off the ball. Two, what is he doing with his actual hands? Right? So, right, boom, your gauge. What's the next move? What's the next move? Right? Finishes the tackle well, though. Right? Just like I said, I like to see a little bit more in his toolbox, right? And that's why you're seeing, like, you'll see a lot of defensive linemen, defensive ends, like they're getting to boxing, right? Because the hands is where you win the game. The hands is where you win the game. And I just don't see a lot of hands or explosiveness when it comes to him. But like I said, he's able to locate Tommy DeVito, secure the tackle, get the slam. Surprised that wasn't a penalty the way the NFL is these days, right? In this last play here, this is versus us, the Dallas Cowboys. You'll see him lined up over here to the left. Comes off, little backside pressure. Is that with Tyron? The good old days of Tyron Smith. Good little dip there, right? Good shoulder dip. I like this, right? So get low. Good little shoulder dip and lean, right? Keep your leverage right there and dip and backside, and forces Dak to throw. Let's see this completion. Bang. And he can't, you know what I'm saying? That's his Dak Prescott, easy money, right? But overall, like I said, the pass rush leaves a little bit to be desired in the toolbox. Overall, like I said, I wouldn't get too excited about it. But, sometimes, guys, what you have to understand, and girls have to understand, sometimes a change of scenery is good, right? Jonathan Hankins was a change of scenery guy. Ron Curse was a change of scenery guy. So sometimes change of scenery can work. But I feel like if you're looking for someone to kind of fill the void while Micah Parsons, Demarcus Lawrence is out, this probably isn't going to do much for you, Cowboys Nation. But like I said, we always want to go to the film first and let the context talk, man. So it's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. Turn on that notification bell so you do not miss out. We got a lot more film sessions coming out. Also, the scouting report on the Pittsburgh Steelers. So you definitely don't want to miss out. And before we go, here's a quick word from our sponsors in BetUS. This video is brought to you by BetUS Online Sportsbook and Casino. And right now, BetUS is offering exclusive deals. So go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and they are offering 150% up to $2,000 bonus deposit on your first deposit and 125% on your next two. So if you want to win money this NFL season and use free money, you cannot beat free money. Go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and let's get this money game.